I'm taking my phone out and I'm going to record this, and you can't take my phone. Thank you. Oh, hey, here you go. An officer taking my phone.
You don't think I'm coming for you. You're retarded. I have nothing left to live for. Nothing. Okay. Look what you just did to my face.
Step out the vehicle. Now. Get out of the car.
No.
Why are you rolling the window up? Get out of the car.
You just shot me with tasers, bro.
Taser deployed.
Stress is inevitable, but managing it is not easy. But for those who do, they tend to lead successful lives. On the flip side, unbalanced people who don't have effective coping strategies for dealing with stress tend to sink into chaos. That's when they do all sorts of illegal things, and good cops get to surprise these disturbed people in the act.
Stay on the ground. Okay, I'm on the ground. Ahaya! 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 Ahaya!
On April 10, 2024, in Wilmette, Illinois, police were dispatched to a local library. A man who had been previously trespassed was back again, hanging around and acting creepy. To be specific, he had reportedly exposed his man parts to the librarian.
Hi, how are you doing? My name is Matt, officer with the Wilmette Police Department. Do you mind if we talk outside? Stop on it! Stop! Stop resisting! Stop resisting!
I didn't do anything.
All right, that's fine. Please put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
I didn't do anything.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
I didn't do anything.
Okay.
I didn't do
It's
anything.
okay. Relax.
The suspect, Daikoju, took off like a cheetah as soon as he realized law enforcement had their sights on him. But he wasn't a cheetah. He was a pervert who got caught.
You are under arrest.
Okay. Okay.
We are going to put you in handcuffs. You understand?
Okay. Yes.
Come inside.
I got it.
Ahaya.
This is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm going to switch over to my side, and I'm going to put you on your side, okay?
Okay.
Please stop
Okay.
resisting.
I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to roll you on your side now.
Yes.
You understand?
Ahaya. Ahaya, please save me. Ahaya, please save me.
Please stay on the ground.
You're good, man. You're good. All right. Just do what he says.
Please stay on the ground.
Yeah.
Can you put this arm behind your
Yes.
back? Please stay on the ground. Please stay on the ground.
Let go of the railing.
It's okay. It's okay. What am I being arrested for? Okay, I'm not resisting.
All right, go cuffs.
Nope. What did I do?
Just chill out, man. You're good.
Yeah, okay.
Just chill.
Okay.
You are under arrest.
For what?
You are leaving the police this library in handcuffs.
For what did I do?
Please stop resisting.
Okay.
I'm gonna put you in handcuffs now. Do you understand?
Okay.
This police officer might have had training in the martial art of jiu-jitsu, as he tackled Daikoju to the ground and instantly neutralized him with no risk of injury to anyone. On top of that, he remained remarkably graceful and polite throughout the takedown.
Mark, if you could just back up and make sure all this is on your body camera.
What did I do?
Hey, Mark, please back up about 3 feet that way.
Listen to man, all right?
I'm gonna roll to my side and put you in handcuffs. Please stop resisting. Do you understand?
Yeah. I'm not resisting anymore.
I'm gonna roll to my side. Do not get up. Stay on the ground. Stay on the ground.
Okay, I'm on the ground. Ahaya! 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 Ahaya!
That's okay. Stop.
Ahaya! Ahaya! Ahaya!
You can get
Ahaya! 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 Ahaya!
Stop resisting.
Please save me!
Hands behind your back.
Please save me!
Hands behind your back. Now.
Please save me!
Hands behind your back. Now.
It's possible Daikoju had watched too much Japanese anime and imagined himself a ninja, but this fake ninja was overmatched by this well-trained cop. All that remained was for Daikoju to accept his fate that he had no means of escape.
Behind your back. Now.
Please save me! Ahaya, please save me!
Do it now.
Mark, please,
Ahaya!
Mark, please get off. My leg's under you. Mark, please get off.
Ahaya! Ahaya!
Mark,
Ahaya!
Hey, calm down, man. Calm down. All right? You need to chill. Okay. You need to chill. All right?
If you can get this leg up.
You need to chill. He's okay. Thank you.
Good one. Stay down.
Stay down. Stay down. Put your hands on your back.
Okay. Here you go.
Slow down, Mark. Slow down. We're good. We're good. Got it.
I got it. Step outside and let him know who's in custody, huh? The signal was bad. Yeah, it's okay. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. We're gonna walk out to the police car, okay? When we stand you up, I do not want you to run away. You understand? Okay.
It seems like Daikoju missed the lesson on how to be a civilized person. Even kids know that you need to be quiet and respectful inside a library. Instead, he's screaming like a maniac and being wrestled to the ground by multiple cops.
Yep, and then stand up. Stand you up right now.
Your stuff.
Want to grab your stuff for you?
Put it there.
Want to grab your stuff for you? We're gonna go straight to this car.
Okay?
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm good. All right. I'm sorry we had to do it like that. I was really trying hard not to do that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. We're gonna go. It's a very short ride to the police department. We'll get you some water and we'll calm down and we'll talk about everything. Okay? You all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any injuries or anything right now?
I'm good. I'm sorry for that.
That's okay.
I didn't expect this.
All right. I'm gonna put the seatbelt on you. Okay?
Daikoju was charged with lewd exposure and resisting arrest. In the police report, when asked why he behaved in such a lewd fashion, his alleged response was, "I'll keep it real, I'm a 30-year-old virgin." The facepalm emoji surely won't be enough for Daikoju's actions. It was on October 22, 2024, when police at Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport were waiting at the arrival gate after a complaint that an intoxicated man had been practically groping a sleeping woman during the flight.
So, again, we have a report from the crew that you were touching a woman that you don't know that was sitting right across in the same road. So I just want you to tell me what happened. Let me know. Do you know that female?
Just talking.
No, I have no idea.
We got a report from the crew and several customers that saw you
Who's
that
the
you
woman?
were. She's coming right behind. She's coming over here. So.
What's going on, man?
So I heard ruckus in the back. Okay. And the flight attendant had pulled him off and I was asleep. He said he was waking her up. He was touching her.
Pulled him off the woman?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you see kind of what kind
I
of?
couldn't see a whole lot except that she was asleep and he's intoxicated. You can smell it off the back.
Yeah. What type of? Like, was he touching? Like, how was he touching on
I
her?
couldn't see it.
Okay. No.
I couldn't see it. I was trying to turn around.
Okay. Okay.
Tall flight attendant, gray hair.
Okay.
Big guy.
What did the flight attendant say? Like how many guys brought it
Don't touch
up?
a sleeping woman.
Yeah. No. What did the flight attendant say?
That's what the flight attendant
Say
said
to
to
him.
him.
And that's it.
Do not touch a sleeping woman. Get in your seat.
Okay.
And the guy refused, and then he said, "Get in your seat. I'm gonna probably."
Okay.
I put him in his seat once, and then the guy went back. This guy went back to the girl. Then he put him in his seat again.
Okay.
And then started hollering at him, making a scene. Rightly so.
Yeah, brother. So yeah, absolutely. Okay.
And then everybody was paying attention.
The chances of disturbing antics or illegal activity going unnoticed while on board a commercial flight are very low. Passengers are going to talk, just like these ones did. With everyone packed tightly on board and sitting shoulder to shoulder for hours, everyone will definitely notice if someone acts weird.
Hello, my name's Nathan. What's going on tonight?
So I had the row to myself. He had the row to himself across. I was reading my book the whole flight. He came over at one point and was like, "Hey, I'm just curious about like what you're doing." I'm like, "Oh, I'm just reading." Asked me a couple questions. He's like, "I'm not trying to intrude." I'm like, "Okay, well, I'd like to get back to what I'm doing. You know, like trying to be polite, but respectful of the area."
Yeah.
And then, just before we landed, I fell asleep and was abruptly awoken. Someone had touched me, and then one of the flight attendants had taken him off of me and was like, "Don't you dare touch a woman you don't know."
She's sleeping. Yeah, and she was sleeping.
Where did you feel you got touched?
On my shoulder.
On your shoulder? Okay. Kind of like grabbing your shoulder, or kind of in one
Yeah.
way, like kind of like
Yeah.
that, like in order to kind of like wake you up, or kind of be weird about it, kind of. That makes
I mean, he'd given me an uncomfortable feeling the entire time, because like he was drunk, or at least that was my assumption from the smell of his breath.
Okay.
And so I'm assuming his attempt was to awake me. But at the same time, like, I was scared to leave my seat.
This young woman must have been super uncomfortable. The accused groper was lucky enough to have a whole row to himself, yet he couldn't even let the young lady on the other side of the aisle rest peacefully. Police next tried to get the alleged creep's side of the story.
I'm going to my cousin's son who is dying right now in Denver. Okay. I'm going to my cousin's.
Okay, well, I could smell the odor of alcohol coming from your breath pretty strong. When was the last time you had your last drink?
Before I fell asleep, and they gave me that on the.
Do you remember how
aircraft.
long ago you fell asleep?
I don't know. The plane's been 3 hours. I had a friendly conversation with her. I did not do anything to harm her or anything other than that. I was trying to sleep, and I was trying to watch a movie, which I can show you.
Did you start the conversation with her, or did she start the conversation with you?
Both.
You can't just do both. Did you start the conversation with her, or did she start the conversation with you?
Well, both. We were sitting in the plane.
She was sitting 3 seats ahead of you?
Across from me. That's
it.
Across from me. Okay. Across from me.
Okay.
That's it. I don't understand what the problem is.
The problem is that we got called over here saying that you inappropriately touched the woman.
I did not touch her.
Okay, so I'm going to conduct my investigation, and once I'm done with my investigation, we'll go from there.
I never touched that woman.
Okay, so I need to hear her side of the story too, okay?
Well, please.
With multiple witnesses in the aircraft, and their statements corroborated with that of the victim, the creepy guy was in the process of losing whatever was left of his credibility. He can come up with multiple excuses for himself.
I was in my seat, across the aisle, across the seats, and everything else. That was it. I did not interfere with her. I did not interact with her. Otherwise than like in passing, saying friendly highs, whatever. That was it.
Okay, stand right here with me. Okay, stand right here. Stand right here. Can you ask the crew how much alcohol they served him, please? Thank you. You're trying to talk to me like I can't hear you or something. I heard you.
Are you sure?
Okay, yes, I'm positive.
I
don't need you to get loud with me.
Okay.
Did you hear me when I
did.
told you that I'm trying to do my investigation?
And I'm trying to tell you, I did not touch that woman.
Okay.
I have not interacted with that woman other than saying hi and saying interactions in general across the hall, on the plane. That's it. I am married. I am going to Colorado to see my cousin for his son's possible bereavement.
The female cop's partner learned from the cabin crew that the creep had drunk 2 whiskeys on board and maybe already had some alcohol before landing.
Again, you're getting loud with me and you're repeating yourself over and over again. I heard you the first time you said it and I asked you to lower your voice with me.
2 drinks.
2 drinks? What kind of drinks?
We said some whiskey, they said they think. They're not sure, but they said yeah.
Okay.
He's the one that pulled from the girl.
We might. Sir, real quick, when you served him drinks, prior to serving him drinks, did you detect him to be intoxicated?
Not at all. Yeah, he seemed perfectly normal until the end of the flight. Yeah.
Okay, and it was.
And I'm very aware of. Yeah.
Two whiskeys.
Yeah.
Just stay back over there for me, boss. Just stay over there. Hey, I just need you to stay over there.
Yeah, I'm standing right
I
here.
told you, no. I need you to stay back over there.
Get back up here. Oh my God!
If my partner's telling you to do something, you listen. Understand? No.
Stay over there. I'm not gonna ask you again.
You come over here one more time, I'm gonna put you in cuffs. Do you understand me? You need to listen. You're not running the show. We are.
I'm not running anything.
Stay right there.
I'm staying here.
By talking loudly and pushing the same irrelevant point over and over, the creepy guy was both interfering with the investigation process and testing the patience of the responding officers. At this point, there was no way he could get out of this without consequences.
You can wait a minute, like I said. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
I asked.
No, I said give me a minute. You're not running things. I'm telling you some things, so you need to listen. Okay, and I told you to wait.
May I ask? I'm asking you if I may ask a question.
Okay.
Put your wallet over here.
I'm asking you, may I ask a question? What?
Take your bag off.
Take your bag off.
What, are you serious?
Take it off first. You're not listening.
No, I am. I'm listening. Wait a minute. I'm asking you if I may ask.
Stop. We are not doing this. You buck up and I will put you on the ground. You understand?
What am I doing? I'm asking you to ask a question.
I know, and I told you to wait, right?
That's what I asked you. I am asking you if I may ask a question. My question was, did I do anything to offend anybody?
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out. Did you put your hands on this young lady's shoulder?
No.
Okay, so why are 2 other people saying that this is what occurred?
I don't know. I've had
2 drinks. What did you have to drink?
2 drinks on the flight.
What did you have to drink?
Come over here. You're gonna sit down real
2
quick.
whiskeys on the flight. That
Single or
gentleman
double?
right there.
Single or doubles?
Sit down. Well, I don't know. Like I asked a gentleman for whiskey.
Okay.
Like
just
that was
hang
it.
tight for us real quick, okay?
What is the problem?
Okay, that's what we're trying to figure out. But we can't. Okay, look at me. Look at me real quick. We're trying to figure out the problem, but I can't.
I'm trying
hold on.
to figure out the problem here.
Let me talk real quick. Let me talk. We're trying to figure out this problem, but we're having this problem where you're standing over here.
The problem is you're
to what I'm telling
detaining
you.
me for something I
Okay,
didn't do
I'm
when
trying.
I talked to somebody, and that's it.
The situation had already escalated, and it was 100% the fault of the suspect. Rather than sit still and stay humble, he decided to fight back and just be generally annoying. It doesn't end there, as he's gonna crank his annoying personality up a few more notches.
I have a concealed. No,
Okay.
sir.
Are you threatening
That man right there gave me every drink that I've had on the plane since
Okay,
Florida.
Are you threatening me?
No.
Okay, because
That man has given me
every.
every drink that I've had since Florida.
Okay.
Okay? And you're detaining me for something that I didn't do.
For being intoxicated in public.
He gave me the drinks, and I'm
Did
flying.
he shove them down your throat?
No.
Okay,
He
then you're
gave
grown
me
up
the
and take
drinks.
responsibility for your actions.
Excuse me.
No,
he
no.
gave me the drinks because I've not been intoxicated,
go.
and
You should
therefore I'm getting on a flight. You're gonna arrest me because
Did I say you're under arrest?
You have right now. You
I
have
said
you have
were
me in
detained.
handcuffs.
You were detained.
You have me in handcuffs,
Detained
and
in custody is 2 different
he
things.
gave me the alcohol
Okay,
to
he didn't
put me
force it down
on.
your throat.
What did I do wrong?
Okay.
What did I do wrong?
We're trying to
What
figure out-
did I do
You're
wrong?
gonna let me speak?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please
So-
speak. What did I do wrong?
Okay. So right now you're intoxicated right now.
Excuse me, sir.
We're not.
I'm taking my phone out and I'm
We're not.
going to record this,
We're not
and
doing
you
this. We're
can't
not
take
doing
my phone.
We're not doing this.
Thank you.
We're not doing it.
Oh, hey, here you go. A officer taking my phone from recording the endorphins. I am flying to Colorado for my nephew's funeral.
Even at this point, he wasn't willing to admit defeat. It's a shame nobody ever told him how annoying his voice sounded. By continuing to run his mouth and whine like a baby, he guaranteed a much worse outcome for himself.
hit me. Excuse Nancy. You f***ing ass motherfucker. The flight attendant gave me a drink and then arrest me. I did nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. Turn and walk. What? Yeah. What? Are you kidding me? I didn't do anything wrong. You're Jesus Christ. Look at my wrist.
Hey, we're gonna do a assault piece.
Look at my wrist. You want harassment? You want to do harassment?
Hold this.
Go ahead. Bang my head in the wall. He's kidding me? Look at my wrist. Look at my wrist. Spin a rope. Are you kidding me? Now! What the is wrong with you? You.
Don't you dare
I'm not trying to with anybody.
Stop trying to slip the cuffs out. Put it on the ground.
Don't ask, dude.
Ready?
Look at my wrist, bro. Look at my wrist, you ass mother. Look at my wrist. What the wrong with you?
Stop it, man! Stop!
The is wrong with you? Look at my wrist, you ass mother.
Watch your
Wait till my lawyer goes hold you.
Too bad there's no such thing as a do not fly list for creepy, annoying drunks. If there was, he'd definitely be on top of that list. While the woman who was inappropriately touched hesitated to press charges, the suspect was still brought to the station and charged with public intoxication, assault on a public servant, and resisting arrest. On the day after Christmas in 2023, state troopers and sheriffs in Oswego County, New York, responded to a call from a woman whose ex-boyfriend had shown up at her door to collect his belongings. When she asked him to leave, he refused and threatened to burn her house down.
He decided to come to my house. I kept telling him no, because I knew what was going to happen. This old kind of bullshit. He came anyways, screaming at me to put his clothes in the washer. And then I'm like, I just, can you please go? Because you're making me scared. He started slamming down and screaming.
He's been abusing her for like, what, 20 years now?
Well, we've been apart for quite some time.
Gotcha. Do you have an order of protection against him or anything?
He does.
I used to. I've had many.
Was he in the house?
No, he lives there.
Yeah,
It's full stay away, and
Yeah.
he's supposed to stay away from the residence? Okay.
When I asked him to go, then he started threatening me in the house down.
Okay. Alright. We'll go deal with him first, and then I'll come back and talk to you and get a statement from you about what occurred.
Great,
Alright.
thank you.
If you guys just want to hang out here for a bit. Yep.
Frightened, the woman and her companion got in the car and fled to get some distance from the dangerous situation. The man with whom she had a 20-year abusive relationship was named Richard, and police were about to find out just how disturbed he actually was.
Control the 3D55 administer.
Richard, can you come talk to us?
No, because if you want me to leave right now, and I want to put my clothes in my bag, I put them in the washer. I am homeless. You understand my situation, sir?
Okay, well, she doesn't want you here.
Okay. God, well, why would she put my in the washer?
Okay, well, she doesn't want you here, and so you have to leave.
I'll get my hold the
Here, can you unlock the door?
No!
He's walking down the road. You did. Alright, go ahead and turn around, put your hands behind your back.
With nowhere to run and hide, Richard decided to slip out of the house and walk away on foot. Obviously, he could not escape without being noticed. On this flat and open landscape in upstate New York, visibility went on for miles.
What crime did I commit? You committed criminal trespass. I'm gonna have to take. Don't. Let's not do what we did earlier.
Be over, bro.
Okay.
What the
phone. What are you doing?
Stop.
What the f? I'm going
Settle
through
down.
enough. I'm going through enough with the f. She put my goddamn clothes in the washer.
Okay, but she also asked you to get out, and you
What
didn't
the
get
f am I gonna do with wet clothes or what? I left.
out. Okay.
What the f? They weren't even f***ing spun out. What am I gonna do? You see, they're all wet.
Okay.
I pulled them out. I did as much as I could. And you're gonna give me a violation.
It's not a violation. It's a misdemeanor.
I'm not going to jail. I know that.
Yeah, you are. Because it's a domestic offense, so you're gonna have to get arraigned.
This is unreal. This is unreal. This is unreal. This is un-f***ing real.
Okay.
This is unreal.
On the contrary, it was very real. Evidently, understanding reality is not Richard's strong suit. There's no doubt this was a negative situation. However, in his disturbed condition, Richard thought it was perfectly okay to barge in his ex-girlfriend's house uninvited to do his laundry.
Hey, that's not.
I can't take this shit. I didn't do nothing, bro. I just did you motherfucker. I just did my laundry. Why don't you go ahead and hit me again? I'm cuffed like I was last time when you punched me. Yeah.
Lay on the
ground. Yeah, tough. You're
Lay on the ground.
tough. I know I'm such a problem. I'm cuffed. I know I'm cuffed. I'm such a problem.
On your stomach.
Why are you doing
on your
this?
stomach.
Why are you hurting me? Why are you hurting me? I'm having a mental health event and you're hurting me.
Okay.
I'm having a mental health event
Then take,
that you can see.
Then take a
and
breath.
You're hurting me.
50431.
Everybody just keeps hurting me.
One in custody.
I need to go to mental health.
Okay. And we can bring you up there after.
I need to go to mental health. This hurts. Stop doing this to my
Okay.
cuffs.
Then take a breath. Settle down.
Stop doing this to my cuffs, man.
Okay.
Stop.
You're not going to tell us
It's
what to do.
hurting.
Then you need to settle
What
down.
the f? Stop. Why can't you just stop?
Take it down a couple.
It hurts. It hurts.
Take it down.
It
Okay.
hurts.
Take it down.
Ah.
Okay. Lay on your stomach. Take it down.
Ah.
Settle down. Take it down.
I'm f***ing handcuffed, and you just threw me out like trash. You punched me in the face earlier while I was handcuffed. I can't close my jaw. Look at my face.
Sometimes, being able to take a deep breath and calm down makes all the difference in the world. But for Richard, his negative mindset stirred up a storm. Overflowing with toxic emotions, he showed maximum resistance, pushing himself to the edge of a full-blown breakdown.
Look at my face.
I see it.
You're proud of it?
It doesn't look
You
good.
proud of it? You proud of that? Look at it. You proud of it? You want to lick it? Look at my face! Look at my face! If you don't think I'm coming for you, you're retarded. I have nothing left to live for. Nothing.
Okay.
Look what you just did to my face. Because that's all you know how to do is physical, 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 physical. That's all you know how to do. Physical, physical, physical. I have your job. I swear to you, I already know what lawyer I'm gonna call. Orlinsky's already got my cases. I have your job. You will no longer work. And I swear that on my daughter. Because I'll see this whenever I look in the mirror.
Richard had completely lost control of the situation, which is why he relied on the delusion that he has the upper hand. He fantasized about physically harming law enforcement and that he could successfully make the cops lose their job, but the chances of that happening were actually zero.
Will come for you. Yeah, you look away, look away. I'm a lot deeper than you, bro. I did 15 years in prison. You have nothing. You have nothing on me. You have no clue what anger is, what fear is, what's physical. That's not what you just did. That's nothing. Come on, it's nothing. Yeah, what, mother? What? What? Take them off and fight me, you. Here's my ambulance. Stay away from me, please.
I've got to ride with you now.
I want him
you're
to
gonna
ride
stay
with
sitting.
You look at me.
Yep, I seen you.
Look what you did to my face, bro. Look what you did to my face. Look what you did to my face. Look at what you did to my face.
I've seen it.
No, look.
I've seen it.
Look.
Stay
Look
sitting.
better.
Stay sitting.
Look what you did to my face. Look at it good, motherfucker. Look at it good. Look.
Later, while being evaluated at the hospital, Richard suffered a seizure, which showed the scary consequences of severe negative thinking. He received a host of charges, including trespassing, criminal mischief, menacing, contempt, and resisting arrest. On June 8, 2024, hotel staff at a resort in Daytona Beach, Florida, requested police assistance after a male guest reportedly exposed himself and propositioned the housekeeper. When cops arrived to assist employees in evicting the man, they first interviewed the victim.
I was heading for the door. He get up and he blocked me. I said, "Sir, get out of my face."
Okay.
"Sir, go back on the bed if you're not feeling well. Go and lie down."
Okay.
Because there was tons of alcohol. I mean, tons and tons of alcohol.
Do you want to press charges?
No, sir, I just...
Okay, I have to make sure because you're technically a victim of a crime. So if you want him just thrown out of the hotel, that's fine. But if you want to press charges and want him arrested...
I don't want you talking to anybody else because I am like a person like...
Right.
I can defend myself.
Right.
Maybe there's some younger ones here, maybe they can't.
Right.
So...
That's it. You have the right to refuse him getting arrested. That's fine. But I want to make sure before we just throw him out and you want him arrested.
No.
So you do not want him arrested at all. Okay.
That's somebody talking to somebody else.
Okay.
Even though the housekeeper didn't want to pursue charges for harassment, the suspect still needed to be removed from the property, and the resort had every right to trespass him. The cops proceeded to track down the indecent guest, but their search first led them to his girlfriend.
Hi there. Good morning.
Hi.
I'm Officer Reeves. You know where your boyfriend is right now?
Yeah.
You have some way of calling him so I can speak to him?
It's his phone's turned off.
His phone's turned off? Okay. Well, thank you. If you happen to see him or anything, let the front desk know or let somebody here know so we can talk to him.
Yeah, it's my birthday weekend.
Oh, happy birthday. So,
Yeah, it's great.
hopefully it'll get better. All right. So he's got to be freaking wandering around somewhere.
The birthday girl didn't seem to wonder why the cops were looking for her boyfriend, so she might be used to his behavior. To make the search quicker, Officer Reeves decided to check the security cameras.
There's only two ways he could go: towards the front desk or towards the beach.
Right.
So, did she said if he was sleeping when she left?
No, he was late. He opened the door for her.
Oh, that's right.
He's at the desk.
He's at the desk.
He's at the desk. Oh, he took off. He's in here though. He's got.
Where'd he go?
And where'd he go?
Hi there. How's it going?
Good.
Let's have a talk.
What?
Let's have a talk over here, out of the way. So what all happened this morning?
What?
What happened this morning up in your hotel room? Nothing at all?
What?
When a maid come in to clean your room, what happened?
Oh,
what happened in that one?
I don't know.
Nothing at all.
She told me $20.
$20?
Yep.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Okay. When you were sitting in the chair, is that when she propositioned you or when you were on the bed? There's two certain different stances.
She told me $20.
Okay, told you $20? Okay. You have your ID on you?
No, I left my wallet.
Where's your wallet at?
In my room.
In your room? Let's go up to your room and pack your stuff up.
Okay. That's fine.
You have the key for the room? Yes. Okay. You said she propositioned you?
She told me $20.
For what?
I don't know.
You don't know? Why would somebody offer you $20?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. Do you know?
I'm asking you. I wasn't there in the room.
You.
Oh, okay.
This guy's arrogant attitude was definitely wearing on Officer Reeves. If he had any chance of building rapport with law enforcement, it would have been by showing a cooperative and respectful attitude. Instead, he chose to play hardball.
I just asked you what happened, and all of a sudden you told me $20 this morning. Okay. Nothing happened at all? Okay.
Not that I know.
Not that you know of? Let's go on this. Let's just one over here. Let's go to the elevator over that way.
What?
Let's go to the elevator over that way.
No.
Let's go to the elevator over that way so we can get your stuff
Listen,
back.
I'm waiting for this one
We're
here.
using the other elevator over there.
No, I'm not going that way.
Yes, we are. You're being trespassed. We're getting your
For
stuff.
what?
Let's
For
go
what?
to the service elevator.
For what?
Let's go to the service elevator.
No. Sir.
Stop. You understand? Stop. Put your hand on your back. Stop. Drop your phone and your glasses. Drop your phone and your glasses and stop. Grab this phone.
I'll grab him.
Let go.
I'll grab your stuff.
Let go. Now.
I'll grab your stuff so you don't have to drop it here.
Is that really necessary?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, one of them.
Well, when I'm telling you to do something, that means do it.
You're the boss.
I know. All right, let's go ahead and have a seat in my car.
You'd think that staying at a nice beachside hotel would put most people in a good mood, but not this guy, who couldn't even be bothered to put on a shirt while strolling through the hotel lobby. As for his girlfriend, Sarah, she had to be informed that her birthday weekend was ending early and in a very embarrassing way.
Are you staying in 1006 by chance, ma'am? Yep. You are? Okay. What's your name?
Sarah.
Sarah? Sarah, can you get out of the pool for me? You all right, Sarah? You had a little bit to drink?
No, I'm just not happy.
Okay. They want you gone now. Or you're being.
I haven't done anything.
They want you trespassed.
I haven't done anything.
You have to leave the property. They want you trespassed.
For what?
He pulled out his pipe records to one of our housekeepers in the room, so that's where we're leaving. Okay?
I haven't done anything wrong.
How do you spell your first name?
I'm not talking to you.
Huh?
You're arresting me? I'm not
Are
talking
you
to
gonna
you.
tell me your name and everything?
I'm not gonna talk to you, man.
Okay.
You're taking me in.
Okay.
For what? For arrest? For what? For what? You just want to take me in for no reason. For resisting for what? I didn't resist you. You just want to take me in because you don't like me.
In the end, Richard was charged with resisting an officer without violence. Everything could have been a lot easier if he had just cleared his brain of his negative thoughts, even for just the sake of his girlfriend, who was supposed to be celebrating. The next suspect takes perversion to a whole new level. Back in 2022, on the 23rd of April, police were called to a Target in Rio Rancho, New Mexico, after a concerned customer noticed a male employee had been filming adolescent girls in the changing room.
Have their parents come? Not yet. Not yet. Okay. How old are you guys?
12.
12. Are your parents here?
No. My mom, she dropped us off. We were just going to try on some swimsuit, but she was going to pick us up in like an hour.
Okay. Is she on her way over here?
Yes.
Okay. As soon as your mom gets here, we'll talk, okay? Are you guys sisters?
No,
we're
she's
just
my
friends, but
friend.
I was at her house.
Okay. Before we talk about what happened, we'll wait to do that whenever your mom gets here. But until then, I'll just get a little bit of information from you guys, okay?
The two main priorities in this situation were locating the peeping Tom and ensuring the safety of the two preteens. Their mother arrived shortly after and gave them consent to interview, allowing officers to take a full statement from the victims.
So what happened?
Okay, so basically what happened was me and Serenity, we got some swimsuits and we went to the fitting room.
Okay.
We were just going to try some on. And so like right when we got there, like maybe like 2 minutes passed, we saw, she texted me. She was like, there's a guy. She was like, check your phone, because she didn't want to say it out loud. And she said, some dude just put his phone under the door like a camera, and I was freaked out. And that's when it happened. It was it was 3:48.
At 3:48 is when she texted you?
Yes, we were right.
So
her fitting room was right next to mine.
I had just walked in and I saw his like camera like under the thing, so then I texted, and like since I saw him, I opened the door and like whenever I came out, he was like on his knee like that under her.
And that's when I
under her
texted him, and I was like, he's right there, and I was freaked out because he did the same thing to me right after.
Like he was like, yeah, he was like taking pictures from underneath, and then like whenever I walked out, I saw him like on his knee under her thing, taking the picture, and then he walked away. So then I was like, let's just go. So then we like were out there, and he was about to walk back into the fitting room, but then he saw us standing there, and then we walked out. And then the lady that called the cops, she was in there like with her kid.
She was
so
in there with her daughter.
We, like told her just to make sure.
We let her know.
Was that the lady that was sitting right here?
No, she had blonde hair. She was just a customer.
Obviously, this kind of predatory behavior is completely unacceptable and could traumatize these two girls for life. If the concerned bystander didn't notice something wasn't right, the man would have gotten away with it.
Let me take a look at those text messages that you had, just to make sure that I got the time right.
Okay. It was right here. She texted me right after she took.
And it was at 3:48?
3:48.
3:48?
I said, what?
Some dude put a phone underneath the door. Okay. Is he still there? Okay. Oh, that's locked.
And then right after he did the same thing to me, I was freaking out.
And what time was that one at that you said?
Yeah, like 3:49.
Like 3:40, so about a minute and a half. Okay. And what did this guy look like?
He was like maybe like your height, like a little shorter than you, and he has black hair.
Like maybe like 5'10", 5'9".
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he had like like dark curly hair, and then a tattoo like on his neck.
Good. Mr. Derek, do you know which employee it was that these girls were talking about?
I do know which one they are. Let me just take
Okay. Have you talked to him?
I have not yet.
You haven't talked to him?
No, I just pulled them off stage and they were calling, so.
Okay. So nobody's talked to him, he doesn't really know what's going on?
No.
Okay. What like area does he work?
He works like in our fulfillment, so he walks around the entire store picking orders for our online shop.
The suspect was identified as Jacob, and he was a well-known employee at Target. Obviously, it would be impossible to do anything anonymously, as there are CCTV cameras throughout the store. Meanwhile, when the rest of the girls' family arrived, they took matters into their own hands.
He said he has inappropriate stuff in there, so I'm sure you'll find it. Well, just give.
Is that his phone?
Yeah, he said he has inappropriate in there.
You took that from him?
Yeah, we took it from him and said, don't take my phone, bro. I have inappropriate in there. But he unlocked it. You have to hold it up to his face, and so he unlocked it.
Okay. So what happened was, I was hoping that he didn't know I was here in regards to this, so we called him on the phone. We didn't tell him that I was here, and we had the manager say, hey, I need to chat with you for a second. So he knew that he needed to chat with the manager. I was hoping that he didn't know that we were here because we didn't know where he was at the moment. Because the phone does have the pictures on it. The phone is evidence, and we don't want him tampering with it. So we were hoping that he wouldn't delete them. Yeah. The way that you got the phone worked out. I got to play by ear. So the fact that we got the phone at the moment, that's cool.
The parents were determined not to wait for the process to play out. They had a description of Jacob, whom they wasted no time in locating, and confiscated his phone for evidence. When the cops finally found Jacob, they were determined to put him in cuffs immediately.
So we're conducting an investigation right now. You're a suspect in a crime. Okay, that's why I'm placing you under arrest. Okay? Yeah. You understand? Am I giving a lip with anything that might overstep? Okay, go ahead and spray your feet a little bit for me. Okay, man, someone's gonna do a quick pat down, okay? Just kind of see if you have anything on you.
Yes. Yeah, you're good. Go ahead.
So today, if we can get him to admit what he did, we have pretty good evidence of it happening. We don't have it happening, but everything that your daughters have said was on video. The exact way that they explained it was the way that the video showed it. So,
okay, so you looked at the pictures?
yes. The changing room itself doesn't have video, so you can't see what's going
Like,
on.
and I would keep the timing sleep.
Exactly. But as far as all the timestamps and the events that have occurred are on the video.
So that's not enough to move forward. He's obviously going to deny it, right?
In this situation, the father had great instincts. He correctly guessed that Jacob would not talk. In fact, after being read his Miranda rights, Jacob opted on having an attorney present before answering any questions from law enforcement related to these allegations.
Having your advice in mind, do you wish to talk to us now?
I feel more comfortable with the lawyer, but you need to ask me a question. I'll see if I can answer.
Okay, so you want to talk to us?
It's just probably better get a lawyer if I can. You said if I can't afford one.
So like I said, if you cannot afford a hire lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you for any question if you wish.
Yeah, I would prefer that.
Okay.
All right. Let's do that.
Go out there real fast. I'll hang out with, what was your name on there?
That's Jacob.
Jacob, go ahead and have a seat, bro. We'll hang out here for a little while longer.
Okay.
Then we'll let you know what's going on, okay?
Alright. So he says he doesn't want to talk?
He wants a lawyer.
This case would take a while to unfold. Jacob was cooperative, and the police lacked the proof to put him in jail. The key and the metaphorical smoking gun was Jacob's phone.
So you mentioned you have the right to a lawyer, okay? What we're going to do today, I reference to the cell phone, we're keeping it. Okay, we're going to search warrant for it. So you're not taking that with you. So basically what we're going to do with that phone is we have a forensics team that can get if there's pictures, anything on that, deleted, we can get the pictures off of that.
Okay.
So I just want to let you know that now.
Okay.
Okay. So that's going to be put in place.
Alright.
Okay.
So I just won't have a phone.
It's going to be contacted down the line, but.
Do you have an alternative phone number we can reach you at?
A few days later, the forensic team found all the hard evidence they needed to charge Jacob with 2 counts of voyeurism of victims under 18, which is a felony offense. However, Jacob did not show up for his court date. The judge issued a warrant for his arrest, and he is currently hiding in a cowardly attempt to avoid justice. Our next pervert is Perry Mongano, who had been drawing attention for loitering around a retail store in Middleton, New Jersey. Witnesses reported him stalking other customers and inappropriately touching himself. Apparently, this was a repeated behavior over the course of several weeks, and the police finally caught up with him on December 1st, 2024.
So what's going on? So we just got a call that we're investigating on. I guess maybe a strange interaction between another customer.
I have no idea.
Okay, no. You got any ID on you, pal? Alright, do you mind if I get a look at that, please? Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Do you live in Hazlitt?
Yep.
Is it Perry's the first name or Jerome?
Perry.
Perry?
Yeah, middle name. So.
Okay. What'd you speak to the employee about?
Oh, I was looking for like a little step stool.
Okay.
Yeah, the ones they had weren't what I was looking for.
Okay. You come to the store a lot?
Not really.
No? So yeah, we just got a call. It was a suspicious incident happened in the store. You happen to match the description of the suspect.
Okay.
So we're just investigating that, and if everything checks out, you'll be good to go, alright?
Mangano tried to play it cool, but that didn't really help him look innocent because the CCTV footage in the store showed everything he had been doing, and it wasn't shopping. Law enforcement and the staff reviewed the recording carefully to know what he exactly did.
I feel terrible, but I saw his face last time. When he walked in this time, I recognized him right away, and it was on break, so I called her upstairs because I didn't want it to come through on our wall.
And this was between a patron of the store and him?
And him the first time.
Okay.
Ain't nothing happened, but we saw him come back in.
Okay.
And we got nervous.
I got you. No worries.
I just feel embarrassed. It's a and I hate to be involved in stuff.
Listen, I know it's not easy, but as long as we have a good end result here.
Yes.
So they're positive it's him. I just asked them to show me the footage so we can confirm. They don't have a means of downloading it onto a disc, so we have to figure that out. Apparently it's 2 different incidences of the same situation. The last time, the woman's boyfriend ran out and caught the tail end of the license plate.
Okay.
And then this time,
I didn't get to read the full report either.
Yeah, I didn't either. I just tried to skim through it while he was walking out.
But they had the act on camera?
No. We have what we have on.
We have a victim statement, though, stating that did happen. If we could pinpoint the 2 of them in the same aisle together.
Okay. Yeah, he said he was in the store about an hour today and was here, he thinks, a week or 2 ago.
Okay, that's about right.
In these kinds of cases, due diligence is paramount because it would be an even bigger disaster if an innocent person were wrongly accused. But that was definitely not the case here. As the group watched, they found an abundance of incriminating evidence against Mangano.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Oh my God.
Get the,
what time is that?
Time.
Yeah, they were supposed to have
1826?
26:19.
Yeah, they were supposed to have somebody come and do that.
Remember, that's an hour behind.
Yeah, I wrote it down.
Because they were gonna have someone pull the
He
thing.
poked her, or was it?
Yeah,
Like,
but what was
he pinched her or
Hold on.
or something.
Hold on.
That was weird because we didn't see it. And then
I didn't see this before.
Then there was a footage where he
Hold
was
on.
in the corner and he was shoving like something in his pants and we thought he was.
What? Oh, okay, watch what I know.
Yep.
Was that his?
I can't tell.
Can you zoom in on that?
Perhaps the strangest part of Mangano's behavior is that he actually seemed aware of the surveillance cameras. When he was fondling himself, he made sure to cover up his genitals with a towel so it wouldn't be visible on camera. In other words, he knew there would be video evidence of his behavior and still did it anyway. Talk about self-sabotage.
Can I ask what's going on? Or? Yep, you're being placed on the red ball. Oh, screw up, boy. He said he's not hot dog. Rocky, check your iPhone. Anything in your waistband? Anything in your waistband? No. Okay.
21-year-old Perry Mangano was charged with criminal sexual contact, lewdness, and stalking. Our final case once again involves a disturbed male. It was the middle of the night on August 30th, 2024 in Palatka, Florida, when cops noticed a Cadillac with a broken taillight parked outside a liquor store.
Hey, how's it going? I'm off the load the Palatka Police Department. How you doing? Did you think you were safe in the liquor store parking or drive-through, man?
No, that's where I'm coming.
You got a headlight out, bro. You got your license on you?
Yes, sir.
You got an ID on you?
No, sir, I don't.
You don't? Thank you. What's your first and last name, ma'am?
The passenger was a 17-year-old girl named Morgan. Her male companion was a 29-year-old known as Matthew. Given their age difference, it's obvious why law enforcement saw this as a red flag. Morgan was then asked to step out and explain what was going on.
Who is he to you?
He's, I know him from a buddy of mine.
You know him from a buddy of yours? Where's mom and dad?
At home.
Do they know you're out with a 29-year-old man at a liquor store, plastered, drunk?
Yes, sir.
You do that?
I mean, I can call him. if I have my phone, but I don't have anything with me right now.
What's mom's name?
I don't have the same last name because my mom got married to that's my stepdad.
It's fine. Right, and they're at home right now?
Yes.
Do you know either one of their numbers?
305.
Before, is that mom or dad?
That's my mom.
Okay.
It looks like Morgan was a young girl who wanted to live life in the fast lane. It's highly doubtful that her parents are aware that she's being driven around by a drunk man. Regardless if she was lying about that, Officer Lowe just wanted to get her home safely.
Hello, this is Officer Lowe with the Plaquemine Police Department. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Is this Shannon?
It is.
Hey, Shannon. So I'm out here with Morgan. Are you aware of where Morgan is right now?
No, sir, I'm not.
Okay, is there any reason Morgan should be out at 1 o'clock in the morning with a 29-year-old man at a liquor store? And
no,
she's
sir.
absolutely drunk?
No, sir.
Okay,
The sheriff's department's got Morgan up somewhere at a liquor store with 20-year-old people.
29. She's in Palaca? At Dean Still.
Dean Stills. I have no idea.
She claims y'all were aware of it.
We were aware that she was going out with a friend, is what she told us.
Yeah, well,
And that she was going to stay the night with her friend tonight, and we said, okay. After she was coming back, she said no, she was going to hang out.
Are you guys familiar with a Matthew?
Yes, sir. I'm not aware of that name.
After her parents agreed to pick Morgan up from this mess she had gotten herself into, the cops turned their attention back to Matthew. With all the red flags they've seen so far, they definitely had reasonable suspicion to investigate whether or not he was up to any criminal mischief.
Hey man, do me a favor and just step out and talk to me for a second. That's good. Right there. You want to just step out and talk to me for a second? I'm just talking to you. Okay, well, you're not under arrest or anything. But just before I ask you anything, I'm going to read you your rights. Okay, dude, you're 29 years old. You're riding around with a 17-year-old girl who's clearly intoxicated in a liquor store drive-thru. What the heck?
I don't know. She said she wanted Dr. Pepper.
So you came to a liquor store to get Dr. Pepper?
No, I came for Crown. Me. I'm grown.
So what's the deal with her? Where did she come into all this?
I live behind my mom's house, and she was over there with my friend. She said she needed to get some drinks. So I told her I was going to get you a Dr. Pepper.
Matthew was trying to protect his innocence. However, because he apparently lacked imagination, the officer was able to see right through his lies. Who would believe such a ridiculous story, that the reason for hanging out at a liquor store with a drunk teenager at 1 a.m. was to get her a Dr. Pepper?
I need you to step out. Okay, so this is going to go one of two ways. You're going to step out, I'm going to search the vehicle, or you're going to step out and go to jail.
I don't understand though.
Okay, I'm going to say this one more time. Either you step out now, or you go to jail. Don't make it more difficult than it needs to be, man. Step out the vehicle. Now. Get out of the car.
No.
Why are you rolling the window up? Get out of the car.
You just shot me with tasers, bro.
Taser deployed. Get out the car. Step out. Now.
Damn.
You don't roll the window up when I tell you to step out the car, man. Get out the car.
I get that.
Get out the car.
Okay. Gosh, damn, bro.
Out the car.
Get my phone.
Get out the car.
Get my phone. I don't look.
Quit reaching.
I'm not reaching for nothing.
Get out the car.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Get out the car.
I'm not in the car.
Stop resisting now.
I'm not resisting.
Stop
I'm
resisting.
not resisting.
I'm not resisting, bro.
When cops ran an identity check on Matthew, they discovered a prior felony conviction. Looks like this man gets in trouble with the law on a fairly regular basis. And here he was, facing another major setback on his journey to becoming a better person. After detaining him, the officers searched his vehicle.
Good?
Yeah. I'm just a little fucking... My adrenaline's up here because he kept reaching under that seat and I thought he was going to get a gun.
Oh.
What is it?
It's an 0.
There is a gun?
Yep-o.
I told you, dude. I'm telling you, my hairs were standing up on the back of my neck.
Yeah, that's on passenger side now, but yeah.
I knew something was not right.
Was he reaching like towards the passenger?
He just kept reaching down. And he rolled that window up so I couldn't see.
You can get it from that side.
So he could have been putting it over there while he was reaching down.
I'm telling you, man, I knew something was not right. I just had that feeling, and when he kept reaching down...
What's that, 43?
I think so. Was it 43? 43X.
In the state of Florida, convicted felons are not allowed to carry firearms, which means that more felony charges would be brought against Matthew. Meanwhile, Morgan's parents had finally arrived to collect their daughter from this chaos.
And I was trying to get a ride to my friend's house.
I'm gonna just go ahead and give you all a heads up. Your 17-year-old daughter was just with a 29-year-old man that had a gun in the car and likely was reaching the pool with on Leo. So, deal with that how you see fit.
He's going to jail for fighting with him, and he's going to put this for fighting between, and we got together.
He's a convicted felon.
Sorry about this, but thank you.
I was trying to get a ride.
Sorry, my hands are a little sweaty.
You're fine, buddy.
Yeah, y'all have a good night.
I thought you were my son calling, telling me, hey, Mom, we're late for work. I didn't know anything else.
Just played out the way you did. It could have been a lot worse.
Yes, absolutely. I didn't even know it.
Fortunately, I had got her out of the car prior to that, so she was at least out of the way. Alright, stay right there. Alright, so you've already been read your rights. You advise you're willing to talk to me, correct? Okay. Let's talk about the firearm. Yes. The one in your car, which is registered to you.
Matthew was charged with resisting arrest and being a felon in possession of a firearm. As for Morgan, let's hope this serves as a wake-up call for her to get on a better path in life and hang out with better people. To close out this episode full of perverts and peeping toms, it's a good opportunity to be reminded that impulse control is a trait that most successful people have. In other words, just please don't be creepy. Thanks for watching.